because from somewhere in the 40s to probably 10 years ago, the swastika was in public was universally despised, right? If somebody drew a swastika on a napkin, there was nobody in the restaurant that was gonna buy their dinner, right? I mean, it was like, "Oh, hell no. We are not
Right.
having that. That is not happening here." Um, and yet we've found ourselves in a place where all of a sudden there's there's a comeback of the swastika, of the black spider on the flag, that's making people cross. And when I say swastika, we don't even have to go into what it means. You and I both have a very visceral response to that,
Mhm.
right? We both immediately go, "Oh, hell no. We are not having that here." Um, and neither one of us was alive in the 40s, right? When we knew when it represented some really, really, really vile, evil things. Um, so that's one of those sigils that man, it was dead and gone. It was buried for, and now all of a sudden, um, it's if somebody were to draw a swastika on a napkin, we wouldn't threaten to take them out and beat the hell out of them. It would be more like, "Oh, you're one of those people." Right. It would still evoke that understanding that the reason that you're drawing that on the napkin is you have a certain set of beliefs, right, or a certain set of understandings that the majority of the people don't understand. But if you had done that 10 years ago in a restaurant, you wouldn't make it to your car. Somebody beat the hell out of you.
Right.
But today, if you were to draw that on the napkin and just leave it sitting on the table, people would be a little they'd feel a little different about, "Well, how am I supposed to respond to this?" But that same reaction is gonna be that same gut feeling of, "Oh, I don't feel good about this." That's still gonna be there. So there's some sigils out there today that I think, even if they're not specifically giving you a call to action, they are causing you to want to take some action. So, yeah, they're just as real, and they're just as, um, dangerous, because I think there's a lot of knuckleheads that might fly that black spider on a flag that really don't understand what that means to a person who may have lived, back in the
Right.
40s, in the 50s when those things were more prevalent.